government has been severely criticised over its decision to deport 27 more Jamaicans who came here for Christmas.
And never mind that I've been up all night preparing the turkey.
And the only member of the group...
Leave it. I'll do it later.
No, you just sit there.
I said leave it.
You know I don't like to see it all just left. Go and get Matthew to help me. He hasn't lifted a finger since he's been here.
Matthew! Matthew! Matthew, will you come down here and help your mother clear up?
Is that it then? You could make a bit of an effort.
Well, there's not much left to do, is there?
There's no need to be so bloody miserable about it.
I wasn't. I only said there's not much left to do.
I suppose you're going to sit on your own in your room for the rest of the night.
No.
We hardly ever see you. And when you do visit, you never have much to say. Hardly had a word to say for yourself all night. Are you in some kind of trouble?
No.
Is it money? Are you in debt?
No.
Are you ill?
No.
If it's not money and you're not ill, for heaven's sake, cheer up.
Yeah, come on, son, cheer up just a little bit, for your mother's sake.
I'm not miserable.
Yes, you are. What's your problem? Don't you like being here? Is that it?
Oh, it's not that.
What is it then? Well, what is it?
There's something I've got to tell you. I've been meaning to tell you both.
For heaven's sake, Matthew, we're not mind readers. Just spit it out, will you?
I'm gay.
Has it... It's not been confirmed, then? But by a doctor, I mean.
You don't need a medical certificate to prove you're gay.
Have you asked anyone about it? Any professionals?
Yes.
People who know about this kind of thing?
Yes.
Who?
Friends.
That's no good, is it? Talking to friends. Are you sure? You've never mentioned this before.
I thought you might have guessed by now.
Guessed? How am I supposed to have guessed?
Well, have I ever had a girlfriend?
Yes, Louise.
Louise. She was a friend, not a girlfriend. Did you ever see us kiss? Did we go to bed together?
I don't know, do I?
Of course we didn't. And what about my hobbies?
What about them?
Well, you know I hate things like sports and football and...
I hate sports and football. Doesn't make me gay.
I like...
What?
Other things.
What other things? Come on, tell me. What are you talking about? You're sitting there and I don't even know who I'm looking at right now. And these friends, what do? Where'd you meet them? Did you go to these sex clubs?
Sex clubs?
That's where you all meet, isn't it?
No.
I think it's disgusting. What do you think? You're sitting there saying nothing as usual. You tell him.
Well, it isn't normal.
You get AIDS. You know that, don't you? They all do. You get AIDS and die.
I haven't got AIDS.
How do I know? I don't know anything about AIDS, do you?
A little, yes.
What? Go on, tell me. How'd you catch it?
Well, you don't just catch it like a cold. There's a virus called HIV which may or may not lead to AIDS.
And how'd you catch this virus, this HIV thing?
By
What?
having sexual intercourse without a condom.
Have you done that?
No.
What have you done then? What have you done with these men you've been messing around with? Where have you been taking them? Back to your place? Well, go on, tell me. I want to know, how many men have you slept with?
1.
What did you do?
We were in bed together.
And?
God, isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I want to know. I want to know what you did.
Well, we were just together.
And?
Well, we...
Was it by hand?
Yes.
Well, that's not sex.
Oh, stop going on about sex. It's not just that.
Don't tell me it's about...
Love?
I don't want to know. I've had enough. I think it's disgusting.
Well, you've certainly given her a Christmas present she'll never forget.
I didn't think she'd take it that badly. So you don't mind then?
These things happen. Still, I did have my suspicions.
Have you? When?
Well, when you only talked about male friends all the time, you know, not taking much interest in girls. Still, it is a bit of a shock to have it confirmed. I'm a bit more broad-minded than your mother, and the thing is, you know, if you are a homosexual...
Gay? Yes, I am.
Gay, yeah. Don't go telling people about it.
But that's the whole point of my coming out, so I can just be myself.
You only get yourself into trouble. You know what people can be like.
All my friends know anyway. It's no big deal these days, Dad, honestly. But don't worry. I'm not about to go shouting it from the rooftops.
I think it's your profession that's made you this way, isn't it?
Oh, I don't believe I'm hearing this.
They're all a bit that way in the fashion world. That's where you picked it up from.
You can't catch being gay. If you go to Spain, you don't become Spanish.
Don't you come the smart aleck with me. You were never this way before you went away to art school. When you had a normal job, like normal people. It's time you started living in the real world and become normal, just like everyone else.
As long as he's happy.
So, you're taking his side, are you? You should be backing me up. I'm your wife. 5 minutes ago you were saying it wasn't normal, and now, hey-ho, everything's fine, is it?
I still don't think it's normal.
Thank you.
I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
What about us? How do you think we feel?
Well, Dad seems cool with it.
Oh, so I'm the freak then, am I?
Oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going to go home tonight. You'll just have to come to terms with it. At least I've told you the truth.
Fine. Run away from me then.
Well, you said I was disgusting.
Matthew, will you come back here?
I don't want to see him.
Gladys, will you stop being so bloody stupid?
You try talking to him for once.
Does she think I'm enjoying this?
Matthew, please. Give her a chance. Your mum is just... your mum, eh? Please come down. We would like to talk. Just talk.
Sit down. What are we supposed to
Easy,
think?
Gladys, easy. Matthew, please.
What are we supposed to tell the rest of the family?
I was going to phone Marie and tell her.
You can't just phone someone up and tell them a thing like that.
She's my sister. I do know what she's like. She'd be able to handle it.
How do you think it will affect their marriage? Supposing Trevor walks out on her.
Gladys, will you give it a rest? We don't have to tell everyone. We can keep this amongst
Oh,
ourselves.
for pity's sake, I've not just murdered someone.
How can we keep this amongst ourselves? No, we're going to have to get them all here, sit them down and tell
It's
them.
really up to Matthew if he wants to tell the family or not.
Fine, it's up to him then. Sit down. He's not going anywhere until we sort this out.
I just want to go home.
This is your home.
You know what I mean. Back to London and back to my own life. Oh, God, I wish I'd never told you.
So do I.
So you'd rather I lied to you?
I didn't say that.
And now you live in Cloud Cuckoo Land.
I didn't say that either.
I feel like I've been living a double life.
I've got news for you, Matthew. You have been.
Yes, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't want to keep hearing from you about when you have children and
Go on.
grandchildren.
Children and grandchildren are normal things that normal people have.
I just thought you might have guessed by now or even asked me.
How could I possibly ask my only son a thing like that?
Gladys, at least try and be reasonable, please.
Reasonable. Okay, reasonable. I suppose you can't help it, if that's the way you are.
That's more like it.
Now that you've told us, does that mean you'll come and see us more often?
I want to feel more comfortable when I do come here.
He can always bring his friends here, can't he, Gladys?
Do you have a partner?
No,
Why not?
I've not met anyone yet.
So you're on your own then?
I never said I was lonely.
I don't like to think of you on your own. Lonely?
He's got his friends.
Yes, I suppose you can bring them here, I suppose.
Maybe.
You're not going home, are you?
No, I'm just going to bed.
Oh. Good night then.
Night.
Come on, love. Let's go up to bed.
You go up. I'll just clear up a bit.